I was guided to understand that Spirit wants you to understand that the way that a demon functions is there was a really bad storm today and the traffic lights were out, okay? People were having to navigate. I was guided to understand that the way that demons influence people, they are agents of chaos. It's like as if they give both sides green lights so that you run into each other. It's like giving false signs. Miscommunication. They scramble the communication so that there's running into each other. So there's confusion, chaos. Energy is energy. You walk into a place, you feel the energy. It feels nice, it feels warm, that's great, that's good energy. It doesn't feel good, that's not good. You are energy, you can sense energy. And so, as soon as there's a little chaos, then it snowballs. So, you have to understand that when people say, oh, demonic possession, that doesn't mean that something's gonna body jump into you and then you're crazy right off the bat. There's a process. Depending on what demon it is, how long it's been around, there will be different ways of dealing with it. You think that a demon is just like rawr and will run away with holy water. Each demon has its own specific personality. They have specific wants and needs. No two demons function the same way. People hear demonic possession, they're like, my uncle is a great example. His initial response to everything, I asked about an alien theory, and his response to everything is say this prayer. He wants me to repeat a prayer anytime there's an electrical issue. 333, 333. Every time there's an electrical issue, wants you to read the prayer. Do you know what it looks like when a possessed person looks at you? When someone possessed looks at you, it's this sinister. There are two faces that I can come up with right off the bat. They're looking at you like you're food, but not in a like, ooh, that looks like a great burger. It's like, it's very demented, very twisted and confused, kind of like anguish, trying to like, it's this anguish in a body that is like trying to comprehend everything that you're saying. If you think a demon doesn't have feelings, you are so wrong. So wrong. A lot of the time will attack because they're offended or you just made them feel a certain way. So anyway, I was clearing a house and this person looked at me with this, it was this anguish, like observing me, trying to understand. It was like a full body analysis. While I'm talking to people, I'm being analyzed. What is it? What can it do? As in, it's reading me. Like, what is she? What can she see? What can she understand? Can she see me? How do I communicate normally? Like, all of these different thoughts. And it was this anguish, confusion, like hyper analysis. And then a demon that does not have full control will not always be in your present consciousness, so it will slip out and you'll have moments where you'll be you and then you'll lose yourself. There are stages to possession. If you think that you are going to get a demon out with some holy water and holy objects, well, if you do, congratulations, because it wasn't very well seated. Like, everyone is different. But a lot of the time, they fake leave. They try to make you feel scared. But your biggest problem is if you take on a demon, you better know what it is, what it wants, why it's there. You need to have all of these details. Is it working with a different demon? Is the person who put down work still alive? Like, what kind of work did they put down? It is not this like very clear, easy peasy thing that's just like, because if you step wrong, you are toast. Like, I just heard so many words of goodbye in different languages at once. Like, kiss your ass goodbye. When you provoke a demon that is very well seated and has been here for a long time, has had a strong threshold for a long time, and you start putting holy objects up in your house, people die. People die. And that's just the beginning. They don't stop. You go about your lives and you do this, that, and the third. They have time. And that's it. They have time. So keep that in mind. You can't outsmart them. They're psychic. Okay, Spirit wants me to explain it like this. If you approach a demon the wrong way, i.e. throwing holy water around or coming out with like Bible verses to make it leave, if you're scared they smell blood in the water, that is very bad. On a deeper level, if you're scared and you really sense them, your chakra system is completely vulnerable. You need to close off, because that's how people get possessed. You think that a demon goes inside you. You bless food so that they don't end up in your body. You breathe air. If a demon can possess anything and you breathe air, then they're already in you, right? It doesn't matter if you bless food. I'm sorry. I think that's polite to God. I get what you're doing. But to keep yourself from being possessed by the food you're eating, no. They possess from the outside first. Thoughts, dreams, and it goes deeper. So if you try to handle a demon without knowing why it's here, how it got here, and all of these details, and you just take a big old swing at it, it's like taking a baseball bat and hitting a fully developed wasp's nest, okay? You're not outrunning that shit, and it burns.